Hey. No. We're playing football, bro. You like that serious, bro?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Brady. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. On play action, now Brady. Flushed out right. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle feeling pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Once again, it's Jacobs. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Carr on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And it's complete to Adams. Touchdown Raiders. A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now,
I thought you wasn't gonna already.
the field early after an interception.
I thought you was already playing for real.
The opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He was brought down by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Jacobs going to try the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Rolling to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Carr. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown! Keelan Cole from 13 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though. A short kick taken at the 18. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the inners. There he goes left side. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Brady. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Leonard Fournette from a yard out. And the Bucs are back within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And so they run it in on the two-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll leave them with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again to about the 40-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second down and 8. Running out of the gun with White. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Here's Carr to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. A nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Carr going to go on fourth down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Give them 11 on the gain there. That'll be good enough for a Las Vegas first down. Shotgun now for Carr. And here is a leaping catch. pitch. He pulled it in. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on second down. Carr looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make...
And that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Keelan Cole as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Carr will look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
On first down, Brady. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before half for Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
I just want to play a full game. You ready?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Sliding out of the pocket. He hits Adams complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go up the middle with White. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Carr. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. On the move past the 40. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 78 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throw left side complete. That's Cole. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs.
Playing a ranked game, Jobby.
Touchdown run. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Changing on my philosophy a little bit.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
On play action, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Julio Jones, 75 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, and what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And that is caught on the right sideline but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
On second down, Jacobs. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Caught outright by Renfrow. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go with Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On play action, now Carr. Out to Cole on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 108 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now a play fake. Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyron Johnson, 37 yards. And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And they will finally stop it, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Carr going to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Carr going to throw. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Anthony Averett picks it, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw is Carr. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Back to throw, Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Adams. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Carr. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Down inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. That one looks like he'll throw here. And they're going to get him. They bring him down and sack back at the 16-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To throw is Carr. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Carr to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,
Who are them Bucks, bro? Even when you dominate the fucking game, they still find a way to make it fucking close. Like, that's crazy.
I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance.
You look at the stat line, this game is nowhere near as close as it was, bro.
Every time you turned around,
Brady couldn't fucking throw the ball.
After turnover.
Less than 30% completion.
They were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down.
That man 4 for 13, my guy. I threw the ball 31 times, bro. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, we controlled the fucking clock. Like, I threw it 31 times. Jacobs ran it 15, so I put like another 20 on the ground. That's wild. Have a game like that. Then Jacobs got another 5 catching. It's fucking wild. All because their defense just automatically just jumps routes. Like, there's nothing that you had to right play on the field. They'll just jump routes. That's fucking stupid. There's no way. I know I was missing a lot of 2 points too that I could got extra points off of, but that was on me. But been running under center, working them. Throwing the pressure. You're gonna have to start playing like that, man. You're not gonna be able to sit there and be pass heavy this year, especially with the offensive line not being great right now. If I sit there and be pass heavy, bro, people past the mid, they're gonna get block shits. Bro, it's too early for this, man. Like, I need like more than one warm-up game for this, but all right. Huh? Yeah, it's too early for this shit. I'm not trying to play no calm game for real right now. Like, I gotta get warmed up. Man. I'm gonna do as far as getting my cat some food, man. I ain't got no money. Goddamn, so I don't want to
EA
overdraft.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to
Probably gonna
First
have to
Energy
today.
Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, it's getting hot in this house. We can kick it over here.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Cleveland. A short kick taken at the 18.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear him out.
Lined up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, get him tired so he can't run. I'm help. I like kicking it to the playmakers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Not gonna be that type of game, my guy.
Point of attack and not giving
Chose the wrong team for that.
Losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
You might have put it in the air. We got the run defense crafted now. There we go.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Perfect.
On play action, Brissett.
Woo!
Got an open man, that's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down.
That should have been pick six, you know.
So much goes into
I hesitated. I hesitated 1 second.
Freezing the defense just enough
Okay.
to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Second and 5 now. Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 46 yards. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. throw taken in by Cole. And some space here. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Raiders. Keelan Cole.
Get out of that defense.
74 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those
Yeah,
are the
no over the top help.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And it's caught. He's got it.
Wide
So
open.
they go for two. They convert. And
We're matched up personnel-wise.
Take an 8-7 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have regained the lead. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they're always talking about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same with this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
From the 29, Carr. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
We gotta get rid of that shit.
Hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the catch made by Johnson.
And use a receiver with a linebacker. You should know better than that, my guy.
Get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's all our linebackers today.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now Carr. That's going to be caught.
Get out of that defense, bro.
Devontae Adams, 30 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Got 3 receivers on the field. You got to match up with them.
Than a well-executed post route.
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And that is caught for the 2 points.
You got a linebacker covering a receiver, bro. Come on now.
And you know what it does?
You got to match personnel.
A huge win for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense?
No, that was a touchdown. 2-point conversion.
You can't stop them in any direction.
Taken at the 50.
I see a linebacker on a receiver again. I'm going after him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.
I'm going to learn today. Linebackers aren't about to lurk a receiver, my guy.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have yet again retaken the lead. CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Take it in at the 3. Get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And you can can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles about the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Here's Jacobs. And he's got some space here. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught inside the 5.
Was that not a touchdown?
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown.
That's how you stop that goal line shit.
Josh Jacobs. That's the first.
That's how you stop that shit. You want to come out like that.
Into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half.
Always have a toss in your arsenal when people want to play special teams as defense.
Time on the clock either. Well done.
It was weak versus the toss.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown.
Jacobs
and the
nice.
2-point conversion.
Jacobs is nice.
Deficit down a little bit further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Off of play action, it's Watson rolling to his right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
I got a Trips defense, man.
And that'll do it for
Sitting there
the
and
end of
spamming
the
shit
second
against
quarter.
me.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn
well. It's because you're not matching personnel, bro.
Game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about
like a bowling ball out here.
In the first half, he'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Better call timeout, get out of that. I'm gonna wear them DBs out.
First down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle that time.
Doing his job, though.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build
I know your
on
defense
and
getting
carry
fatigued.
themselves forward throughout the game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
You win some, you lose some, right?
They'll run for it. This is White. And boy, this is going to be close.
Bro, he's literally across the fucking line, bro. Like, this game.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns
That's
are gonna get
BS, because
this
you know damn well he's across the line.
excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Looking deep in the
Appreciate
direction
it.
of Cooper.
No, that was outsmarting you. I put an inside quarter so he would meg up with that route.
And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30.
Told you, you keep coming out in that trip, so I'm going to make adjustments. I'm going to see what you like, and we're going to take them away.
Interesting, you and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how it happened.
Why, you can't spam that shit against me.
He wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he
You should know
operated
this.
off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35.
No, you can't defend the run in quarters defense, right?
6 yards rushing for him now to this point. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's make it interesting. Now I'm going to ID him.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
You going to get out of it?
Up past the 45 before being tackled. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
You're going to have to worry about the run.
Leaves him with 2 to go.
The run going to wear you down. I'm going to get it, Tutton.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
I'm going to wear them DBs out.
Shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
They're getting tired. I can tell. They can't tackle.
Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for
You
him.
gonna match personnel?
Stop just
You gonna let me keep running it?
35-yard line. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
It's going to keep bouncing off them tackles like a bowling ball, my guy. All the way to the end zone.
So far, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun.
Wear you guys out. That's all we got to do, man. Wear you down.
First down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. That time on the outside. outside. Pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Shotgun now for Carr. Flush to his right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
They go with Jacobs. And
All over that defense.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Told you get out of that shit. Well, that's not how you play defense.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Should be better than run cover 4 drop show 2 on me, bro. That shit do not work.
Carr will look to throw.
Fucking contain.
And he's going to
Just stay in the pocket.
He's sacked before he can get rid of the football. And
But now I know you ain't contained. I got something for that.
so we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They find some open field here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 18. 75 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Watson off play action. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So an important drive for them there. And they're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only 1 score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Yeah, I can. And I will.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On play action, it's Carr. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And just a yard to go here on second down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking deep for Adams.
Carr.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And now look at this. Big gain, but a
Why would you do that?
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing his Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here's Carr. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time.
Jeez, my adjustments are better than yours.
They need it. It's intercepted.
Told you to get out of that truck.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This game, it's been defensively oriented.
But you don't want to listen to me. You know, I'm trying to tell you.
Play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Jacobs is the player of the game. Josh Jacobs.
A short kick taken at the 18.
You should have known better than to flip that thing back to me. You know I'm clutch. I got that clutch gene.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's got been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put...
Thank you.
And that's intercepted yet.
My adjustments are better than yours. You're trying to do too much, bro.
And his guys will take over.
Because I put a match zone over there, you know the fucking QB gonna throw it to a zone. As long as I got a zone over there, he's going to automatically throw it to the zone if you throw it before he finishes the end point of his route. So if you try to quick throw that before he gets to the wherever the end of that route is, it's going to be a pick. Guaranteed. I threw that shit enough to know.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Told you about that. Oh yeah, and we got roughing the passer.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. Penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. There's a handoff to Jacobs. 128 yards yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Every yard they gain getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a two-score contest. That's really.
You go, Devontae, you in the zone. That's why we got you.
He's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for,
You're going to let Jacob just have one of them days, bro.
If you score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
To throw, it's Carr. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3.
Yeah, but I threw it underneath him.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Carr. And this is
He's on fire. Why would you leave him one-on-one, bro? Why would you leave him one-on-one? You know we gonna win them aggressive catches one-on-one, my guy.
Give him an opportunity to go.
No, he's in the zone, and his ability, he already got the increased catching in the red zone. Why would you leave him one-on-one?
They'll look to throw.
User or not, bro, you better get on him. You better, because he's going to just abuse your AI.
When it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Right up. Right up. You don't want it? You don't want it? Give it off! Get the ball! Fuck!
Inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here's Brissett. Open man here, Schwartz.
Undercut it. We got Avery, though.
There he goes, right side.
We got Avery.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout.
Pursuit, my guy.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Woo, Diablo!
Intercepted.
With the mid-read adjustment. Told you the match zones are hell in that red zone. They be closing a lot of stuff you think is open. They close that up.
To this defense, they really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
What is you doing, my guy?
He's going to float this over the middle deep. He's got a man.
You know I like to throw it deep. You gonna bring everybody down. Like, why?
The game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome.
They clean that up.
Cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,
You should have took the win, my guy. I show out in the 4th quarter.
Heading into the tunnel as this one is, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
I'm gonna go look at that scoreboard. Look at that 4th quarter, bro. It was a big change. Bro, you only threw it for 90 yards, bro. Come on, my guy. Tell of the tape. 2 quarterback. Watson is throwing picks. Jacobs with the 138. Adams with the 123. Cole did his thing. Johnson got some garbage time. Chandler Jones, Divine Diablo, Jonathan Abrams, Trayvon Merritt, Hobbs. There's like 5 picks I got. Just fucking them up, doing the fuck it up challenge. Wow. Look at the scoreboard. Bro, you gave up 33 points in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter alone. Was damn near more than what you had. Oh boy, I watched it in the 4th quarter, bro. Cause the game, bro, you be thinking it's over. I know, Shadow. I'm trying to figure out what we gonna do for y'all. Anyone want to be generous and cash out me some stuff so I can feed my cats? That would be appreciative. Ain't it right, Shadow? For only $5, you can support a hungry kitty that's looking at me like it's time to eat. Look at the camera. See, look. He's hungry. And I ain't got no food. I got 3 of them. They're all just looking at me crazy. Let's invite her. Yeah, right. Fat, you pissed at me. You so damn hungry. Why would you play like that, bro? Why? Man, you gotta play better defense. That 3-4 odd blitz all linebacker shit, that's so 2017, bro. That's not how you play defense. That shit don't work. That shit, you see how many points you gave up. You didn't have no run defense by doing that shit. I don't know why you base a line. I've been telling you don't base a line. That does not cover run fits. You cancel your run fits when you base a line, and then when you base a line press, you just really just hurt yourself because then you miss alignment. Yeah, you don't do that. I've done plenty of videos trying to tell people don't do that shit. No, you don't. You're gonna get beat doing that shit. That's not how you play defense. Especially if I come out in 3 wide receivers, bro, you're gonna have a mismatch. Best bet is just to play a nickel, play defense from nickel. That base 3-4 shit, it ain't it. You see, I don't even run that shit. I barely run that shit, bro. Like.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Brissett. swings this out for Hunt. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Hunt will get about halfway there.
He clamped that run off.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
I'm not baseline. No, they're not. I'm not baseline, bro.
Brissett sets to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I rarely use any alignments. The alignments are broken this year.
Like that, forcing that incompletion.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Brissett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram.
That defense.
And the Raiders are going to take over here on the INT.
It's called making adjustments. Or she to throw it to my user.
One thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone.
There are 9 yards per run. 8 yards.
And he gets picked off.
You gonna learn.
Tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Jacobs.
I could have took that to the house. Look at all that green behind that shit. No, it ain't. I just gotta run. I gotta not hold turbo till the right moment. It's 5 yards. That's not good, bro. Like that's bad run defense. No, it's not.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being.
Look at all that green. Look at that 1st down with a tired running back. Do you see what you're doing wrong now, or I gotta keep doing it?
The athleticism of offensive lines.
Why would you keep doing it, bro? Like.
Not only they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield, get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Now they take him down, losing yardage.
No, it's not.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back
Yes, it
to
is.
3rd and 10.
Really, Shadow? Really, Shadow?
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Kill this cat.
There comes a 7th play now in this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Carr gonna throw.
Hey, flag, bro.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
The defense certainly did its part to gallop the football.
Bro,
Exactly
nah,
right. So they have
bro.
to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover.
cheating
But doesn't
shit.
it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's
One-on-one.
going to have a Raiders
Get out of that
first
defense.
down. As this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. Here's Carr to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them.
saved by fucking ability.
But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on second and long. Carr. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
I get it to him. You're not going to cover him?
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On third and long, it's Carr. And this pass broken up.
Johnson, bro, get the ball and drop this shit.
And now fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That isn't defense, bro.
Stidham going for it on fourth. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Man, block shit.
And scratcher there. That force a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation,
in the first half,
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Brissett. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here this second quarter. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted, they return it. That's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown. That was just
to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Get out of that 3-4, bro. Start matching personnel.
40 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And they'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll take it a yard or so past the 20, calling the 21.
You gotta learn, bro.
Take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
He didn't learn.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster.
Why would you run D?
You've got that in your back pocket.
Jacobs, why wouldn't you just come back, bro? Like,
Picked up by Denzel.
you were open.
And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not. It turned into disaster for them.
And this is incomplete. Well played defensively, nearly had the interception, but it's second down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On 2nd and 10, Brissett.
Lark.
A third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they will finally get him as he's all the way down to the 40-yard line. This is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even declared the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is? It could be for the game the way that things are going right now. I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Throwing now is Carr. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Counter play with Jacobs. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they take the lead here now at 11-8. Well, they got the turnover in great field position, but unable to do anything with it. And they're left taking the easy 3 on the field goal.
Yeah, you're right about that. A great chance at a short field touchdown. On a sudden change, you take the ball away. You expect your offense to put into the end zone, but they'll take the 3 for now, even if they feel just a little bit let down.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Brissett. It's caught. Cooper. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. This one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He's going to let it go again. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards that
You know,
time.
when your guys lined up like that, that means you're in the wrong personnel to
The
defend
last
it.
run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 just outside
going
the
forward,
10, to the 11. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's just going to be short here. Barely.
Okay.
Maybe
It was
by
right
half
personnel.
a
You made the
foot.
stop right here.
4th and inches. On 4th down, they'll try
Wrong personnel.
He won't have the touchdown, but
Keep going forward.
the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Jacobs.
Keep going forward.
Across the line. He's in. Touchdown Raiders. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Teach him, man.
Yeah, they
You
want
won't
to
listen.
be there. Sometimes you have to
Ignorance is bliss.
linemen come in after report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
I'll tell you about that. Oh, you got lucky.
Touchdown run, but he won't get in here.
I should have used what's his name. He would have got over there a little bit faster.
Try for 2. The kickoff unit is out
No,
on
that
the
was
field,
wrong
and they
because
will
the toss
send
was.
this one
I just
away.
had a slower running back. I probably should have put it on
Taken
White
at the
in.
15, a short kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 3rd and short yardage, Brissett. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On play action, Brissett. And this is Carr inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The match zones are hell, bro. Because you're not throwing no man beaters because I got man tied to it, so everything you want is bracketed.
Don't say it. What am I thinking? I know what you're thinking.
You really just gotta be smart.
That's true.
Can't force things, take the extra points.
Set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time.
You gonna keep blitzing those linebackers, bro, and just give me the easy passes out the backfield?
Motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes.
Just dink and dunk spacing.
It just comes down to who can execute better.
You're in the wrong shit. You want to come and stop a gun bunch, you need to be in like a nickel normal or something. You cannot press this, bro. I dare you to blitz him. Thank you.
He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. It'll be a gain of just
not covering the flats.
Make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw going to be taken in by Cole.
You're not defending nobody, bro. Like, what the fuck? You're not matched up correctly.
Again, it's Carr. Forced out to his left.
After that.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
That was on me. That was nothing you did. That was just me making a bad throw.
And the Browns are going to get the football back. It's time to run out.
No, not really.
Play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A first down throw for Brissett. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Chubb.
No, I missed that.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns have taken a fourth quarter lead. Here's Brissett. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No.
Just give up, bro.
Incomplete.
It's not going for 2s.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They keep it on the ground. White again. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Ignorance is bliss.
First down, here's White.
First down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, they'll run with White. Take it.
I tell you, get out of that shit.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Yeah, you got beat by not matching up correctly. Get out of that quarter, D.
And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
I tell y'all, match personnel every formation.
Lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
A toss running left.
Told you that shit's not gonna work. As long as I got a toss in my arsenal, you can't run that special team bullshit.
He scores on the long run and then punches
Toss beats that shit all day.
For good measure. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. The bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On second down, Brissett again. That one is caught by Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brissett on first down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It got his man. Complete. Touchdown, Browns.
I'm 1 for 2.
Cooper, 58 yards.
Because then I can kick a field goal.
Browns use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on the swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with White. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Come out of that defense, bro.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Zamir White with his second touchdown.
Man, showing out in the fourth quarter.
And the Raiders are once again back in front. They're going to try and run.
Man, showing out.
Into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on
You don't have no run defense.
and then punches in the 2-point
I would never
for good measure.
give up over 100-yard rushing to 2 running backs.
Runs the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
Yeah, just throw it across the field.
Yeah, hoping to stay in
You
there.
guy can't see.
Go around. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now Brissett.
Bro, play the ball. We got there. We threw the right defense on the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Brissett. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Brissett looks to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Left me plenty of time.
This is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, Might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3.
I'm going to get a touchdown, bro. You didn't manage that clock.
Here we go as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Browns.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should
Personally, I don't think he should have fumbled that.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong.
Yeah, going for 2 is not your strong suit, bro.
Take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points.
He's got a man complete. The 20.
Why would you play man when I got Devontae?
Into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they don't get the reception, incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. He's going to go up top again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's across for the late touchdown.
I did.
And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Now Brissett. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Yeah, stop going for 2, bro. Stop going for 2. No, he was in an inside quarter. He was in a match zone. Told you stop doing that. No, he didn't. He was in a match zone.
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Because you see mid-blitz doesn't mean that's what I'm running.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really.
Undercut it.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns come up with a late turnover.
All right, bro. I'm going to get some rest.
Statisticians, as this ball game is now officially over. All
right, fellas, I will catch you later. I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to do with my cats.
Understandably so, not only did